So here I go upgrading my GeForce RTX 4060 from my old Gigabyte GTX and my iBuyPower PC. So you start out by removing the screw on the end here, and there appears to be another one. So the two screws holding the card in. So we'll set those two screws off to the side, and we'll grasp, I've already unplugged my 8-pin here, so we'll grasp the card firmly and jiggle it around. I'm going to pull it straight up. After jiggling it back and forth and up and down and carefully pulling it up and out, it is free and sitting over here. Also a nice card, but I think the 4060 will be an upgrade from this GTX. I think it was a 1060 card, I'm not sure. Now for sliding the new card in, I decided I'd go get a flashlight and make sure that at the end of the slot there's a little lever that you want to push down, and when you snap the card in, that will snap back up. That's right down there. See, at the end of the slot there's a little black plastic piece, and that will snap back up when you put the card in. Now before snapping the card down in, I like to kind of tilt the card sideways and make sure that all my pins are lined up down here, which I've done, and you'll feel it kind of go into place where it wants to be before you're going to force it down and push it into place. So here I go with that. And when you slide it on in and push it down until the screw hole lines up on the side here. Mine's a little bit off, so I'm going to have to push the case in a little bit there as I start the screw. If you look down in this crack down in here, you'll see the little plastic tab has popped up. That means the card is in place. So you'll want to make sure that that happens. And just make sure the card feels secure and is in place. Also, there was a little protective piece of rubber over the pins. You'll want to make sure that you take that off before you try to put it down in its slot. So we got that off. The first screw is in. The card feels very secure and tight. And I have one more screw to put in over here. That goes right there. That also secures the card from drooping. So it has two screws in it, which is a good idea. And a lot of people will take a card like this with the weight of it and put a brace in down here. They sell them on Amazon, or I think you can get them at Best Buy, but it's a brace just to hold up the weight of the card. This one isn't really heavy. It's a little over 2.4 pounds. Not too bad. So we're gonna plug in our 8-pin connector now and put the other screw in over here.